Hello, wonderful people. Here's your daily reading for Monday, the 25th of February 2019. My name is Alexandra and I'm live on this. I usually first record and edit, but today I'm a little late with the reading, so I thought it would be the best to just make it live and quick and sharp and sweet and short. Let's see what are the messages and energies for us for Monday, the 25th of February 2019. I hope you hear me well. I'm using additional mic that enhances voice a little, so I hope it's okay. Okay, let's pick 3 cards, but not like that. 3 cards for the day. First one, what are the energies, what are the messages for us? Second one, today I'm using the Witch's Tarot. I think it's a great deck for all the things material and for Mondays. 3, okay. So, we have King of Swords as the first card. 5 of Wands as the second. And another King, King of Wands. Oh, it looks like a fight. It looks like a day when you encounter an energy that is put against you, or you are a witness of some kind of fight. The first thing I'm seeing here is ego. There are 2 very strong males here. This is the suit of swords, which is masculine, and the suit of wands, which is also masculine. So they probably want to act, and they probably have different ideas about how to act. And this one is rather aloof, very logical in what he thinks, in what he does. He's a master analytic, and he really can judge and make decisions, not really being engaged with emotions of his own, but also emotions of others. He tries to see things in a very just way. But what do you see here is that he's very well armored, so not much is really getting to him on the level of body and emotions. So he can be quite cold in whatever he's doing. And this is juxtaposed with this fiery, very hot energy of King of Wands. He's dressed in a totally different way. You can see how the clothes are just flowing on him, and it's all very soft. So he can feel emotions, especially he can feel passion. But again, he's a master of passion. He doesn't give up to his passions. He rather creates fire, not just answers the call, you know. So he can be passionate, but I wouldn't say he is chaotic or something like that. No, he isn't. He knows what he wants to create, and there's great need of creation in this king. So they meet, but it's really a fight. I always look at 5 of Wands as some kind of obstacle on your way, but not really something as terrible as 5 of Swords, where there's always loss in 5 of Swords. 5 of Wands is more like you need to prove that you really want something first. I very often I see this card as a wheel of life, as, you know, getting to something with your claws, something you desire so much that you just strive to have it, and really showing life, look, life, I really want this. I really need this. Okay, so of course there is some kind of conflict in this. Okay, but not really a death or life conflict, nothing like that. Just prove your point. Prove your point. Five of Wands is very often also a card of discussion and seeing different points of view. Look at the riders, the dragon riders here. Everyone has his or her own agenda, and is trying to prove that, look, my viewpoint is the best. But what you can do with 5 different points of view, you can really build a 360 degrees overview on things. You can see things from different perspectives. So you can see the whole of the situation by this, if you allow yourself to discuss things and to listen to others. So there is also a great potential in 5 of Wands. If these two kings are able to listen to one another and to see things from the opponent's perspective, they can really broaden their view. And maybe they can even work together, like, you know, put this upside down. So there's no conflict. There's, how do you call it? When two things meet and create something more than plain sum of these things. It's like 2 + 2 = 3. There is potential for this in this reading and during this day. But of course, it can as well end up as some tough discussion, really leading to dispersal of energy. Because when these wands are crossed, there are so many different vectors of force here. If something does not prevail, does not prove to be, you know, the best, the most effective, etc., etc., then the energy may be dispersed. So I would be very open to dialogue today, because if you want to use potential of fire that is in this reading and the potential of action that is in this reading, because this reading is very masculine and active, then you need to counterbalance it a little, because there are 2 different points of view. It can be 2 people in your vicinity, but it also can be just you. If you are double-minded about something, you don't know whether to follow your strict and cold thought or your passion. It's up to you. Whether you choose one of them, or perhaps you can merge it somehow and create something more, something that trespasses one and the other. That's what I wish you. And I hope you're going to have a beautiful day. Thank you very much for your time and attention, and I hope I see you tomorrow. Until then.